YouTube, Red, tune in. You know my channel, Tiki Wilson, boy. Tune in. Nigga, you didn't know I had a YouTube channel. I remember shit. Go ahead, leave a like. Oh, boy, get on here and beat on somebody real quick. Yeah, that bitch. I ain't 6 over. I will. Ooh, man, I go crazy on Rebirth. On regular Call of Duty, man. Stop that. Don't be playing that. I, I don't be playing Cold. I don't be playing Cold War. I'm saying I haven't played Cold. Like that. You told me download, bitch. I ain't played. You in that bit, my man? I know. Niggas ain't even look. Niggas ain't even know the game. It's crazy. I go plug my P4 up now. I'll do it down to mama house. Give it Caleb. Give me my gay Caleb my P4. Good. I put in the P4. I gave it to Kayla. Yeah, Kayla had the old one. I gave her my newer version of the P4 and sold the old one she had. Yeah, when you were down here, I been sold them motherfucker. Gotta go make some money off that bit, man. Ain't no point me keeping both of them. You know, niggas tell I paying almost $200 for it, so shit, and it's old already. Go ahead, let me get that off phone. Michael, this nigga talking shit to my. I'm gonna dub. Hey. Ew. Yeah, tune in. Really want to beat those niggas real quick. You ain't doing shit. Yeah, yeah. On YouTube, nigga, I just told you, follow the bitch. Stupid. Lies. Your uncle, kinda slow. I just want you to know that when you get older and you wonder what's wrong with him, that's why. Yeah, TQ Wilson, my boy. Hey, don't start that crying. Don't start that crying. Let me put your TV up. You said what? Why? You cat. back go and beat on the nigga. I should take an L. I might beat on the dude. But I want to go to game chat and talk to him. He gonna be talking. Where my team at? Where they at? Oh, yeah. Defense, who I'm on? Chicago. Is this Chicago? I guess shut the hell up. I seen your comment. I gave a pop up for a second, then I gotta go to game chat. Game chat real quick.
Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect,
turn your fucking mic on, right?
As loud as any in the NFL.
I wanna hear you.
They get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Allen now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first down, Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue.
He cleaned the fuck up that nigga. That's all I like to see from my blocks.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
He cleaned the fuck out that nigga.
Now Allen. Rolling to his
Ooh, get that bitch out of there.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. Flushed out right.
Oh, they tipped the bitch.
Cannot convert, and they turn it
Nigga,
over.
I should just kick the field goal back. I should kick my field goal back. Nigga, I didn't worry about that.
Their guys stand tall on the open
Damn,
drive
I
of
should
the
just kick my field goal.
game. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Safety, get his ass.
Down goes Wilson. It's a safety.
Fuck I'm talking about.
We thought these
Get his ass.
they might come to play.
Turn me up in this bitch.
Here, a safety from the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Let me turn up and get a touchdown real quick. I'm bullshitting. I'm fucking bullshitting. I'm bullshitting.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I need to get a touchdown. I'm
Very
bullshitting.
fortunate this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Ah.
And the Seahawk defense gets to it, and they bring him down.
They ain't worried about that.
The Florida Gators
That shit just gonna
jumping his way to the
nigga, they'll get open.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Allen off the play fake, out to his left.
Oh, that's a pick.
For Sanders.
That's a pick. I knew that was a pick. I had to get that bitch out of there. Nigga about to tackle.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And the Seahawks are in great
Nigga about to hit my
shape
shit.
as they take over at their 46-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Rashad Penny. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Wilson leaves this one with Penny.
Maybe look at that. God, pick me up.
Right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the Bills.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he only managed to get a
I'm the one that got 2. On the Bills.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying.
I'm watching the stream. I got a stream up. My brother texting in his chat.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
Oh, that's a fucking pick. Ain't no fucking way.
Ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
There's a fucking pick.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the
he got a breath.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard
Trying to run with Wilson, nigga.
So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll run on 1st down with
I can just fire my hole.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Flush to his right.
Oh, nigga is naked, right? Oh my god.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run.
That shit is wild up.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh my god.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
He jumped that bitch. He jumped that hoe so fucking fast. Oh my god.
Charles, not only is
that was a big ass dive.
One when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Man.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
46, boys, 46. 46
Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. He gets it to his running back.
They didn't get out of there so fast. Russ was not that fast.
Before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Oh my.
Catches made by
They cheated. Niggas got caught up on each other and not go for the ball. No, they cheating on that bitch.
Action on that one. 32 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
Come on.
Touchdown.
That's fucking suck.
Chris Carson.
That's fucking suck.
To make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I'm getting lucky with that shit.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
I threw the wrong type of pass. Fuck.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver.
That's the wrong fucking pass. I threw a fucking touch pass.
Take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
shit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, he stays up. But in the end, the pressure.
They won't let me throw that bitch.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Nigga, I'm trying to throw that bitch before he grabbed me.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
Ain't no way.
No good. He missed it. And this score will stay
That
right
bitch.
where it is.
That bitch just flew.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back
You gotta get right.
now inside the
They
booth alongside
bullshit.
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Ooh, I could have picked that bitch off of the stadium, my nigga.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Come on.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
I don't care no lose. I ain't out the game yet.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Then he finds Beasley complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh, shit, wrong person. Wrong person. I hit the wrong icon. I hit the wrong icon. Fuck.
Basketball just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
That is tough. I should have flowed that bitch. I should have flowed it.
Down to the 45-yard line.
That is tough.
On the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it with Carson. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Oftentimes we praise the for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's caught, Lockett, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read.
And he will score.
Ain't no way they getting them good-ass blocks.
Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That's
and
some bullshit.
Seahawks add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. Gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That's tough.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't.
Come on, that's tough. That ball was in the air so fucking long. That bitch was in the air so fucking long. The fuck going on?
There, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember,
the fuck they doing? Josh Allen is not throwing that bitch.
Playing on their feet in open space, not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Nigga, you suck, nigga. They bullshit. They ain't got. They fucking bullshit.
Quickly, second and long. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught.
That is tough. Then he could run to the out of bounds and just change the direction of his body. The ball overthrew that nigga. That's like, I don't know what the fuck they got going on.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
That shit's so fucking crazy. Niggas be standing right there.
And it's on EA Sports. Penny, a first down carry. And he's going to take this.
I shouldn't have got the fucking Bills.
Yards, but no more than
selling my shit.
Second down.
And that nigga Russell Wilson just throw that bitch like crazy, but like this nigga
play action.
Josh Allen's not throwing that bitch.
Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this football game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Allen will try to throw for it. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wilson to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Wilson, and this is caught.
That is tough. They let that nigga bump it to me, then turn around. Come on now. That is not legit. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Allen. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively? One stop. I know that it's easy to say that.
The fuck you talking about, man? Quit playing with me, Red. Come fucking playing with me, nigga. I do this shit. I do this shit. People thought it was a game. Want to play around with me? He want to play around with me? He want to play around with me? And you suck, nigga. You downing me. You load up next. I'm gonna beat niggas on Madden. He watching the stream.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on first down is Murray. And the reception made by Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes right side. The 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Murray trying again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray. He's got Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st down, Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that trims the lead down to 9. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And now the offense for the Bengals being called back out as they'll try to add on 2 more. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mike 50. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the slap, watch the slap. Omaha. Big Ace. Mike 50, huh?
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Murray now on first down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. He's going to let it go again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Mixon with a first down carry. Trucks over him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, it was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd and a yard, Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Burrow going for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's brought down. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there and worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Daniels on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Add one, tell me.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw is Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Ertz has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On play action, it's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
To throw again on second down, Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Edmonds. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second down and goal. Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the turnover, here's Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to throw. Murray eluding the pressure right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Hey, check Mike 57.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. Rolling to his right. Open man Green. He's got him. Touchdown Arizona. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. So, wow, he scrambles right, throws across his body all the way back to the left, but it worked out.
Wouldn't you just love to hear the thought process of the offensive coordinators that play unfolded? And I think a lot of it was, no. Nice throw, my man. Nice throw.
I'd also like to hear the quarterback what's going on in his head as that ball leaves his hand.
Oh, please let it get there, because otherwise I'm in big trouble.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. To throw is Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit, to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Murray to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back to throw. Murray. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.